planning on stealing something?
No, ma'am, we're not.
Plan on murdering me in my sleep?
What? No. Where do you get off?
Just a couple of people who totally got off, bro.
Hey, show us your basement.
What? No.
Welcome back to another episode of Show Us Your Basement podcast. I am joined with co-hosts and two brothers, Edgar and Alberto. Good evening. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
Good. And I'm also joined by our other co-host, Josh Scott. He's back with us tonight.
You really dropped my last name.
I'm sorry about that. We can always
Now they can Google me. They can just Google me now.
I am your.
Everyone can Google me out there.
Yep. Just Google him.
Google him.
I am your host, Eric, and we are on the doorstep of Halloween. And if you're new to the podcast, we really enjoy talking about film, primarily horror, entertainment, and occasionally we'll dive into a little bit of modern day society and culture and our experiences with that. But we really love to talk about horror and dive into different elements of that genre with film, games, film, shows, series. And so tonight we'll be focusing on best horror movie endings and beginnings.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.
You're correct. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. See us on all social media platforms as well.
Right. Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, MySpace.
What's that handle?
Show Us Your Basement.
There you go. That's right, Josh.
Show Us Your Basement podcast. You can get this podcast on all of the major streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. SoundCloud. No, I'm just kidding. We're not on SoundCloud, but nice. Everywhere, just anywhere. And also, please leave a review, because that's how we get traction. That's how we get more eyes on this podcast. So, it's that time of the month, as Eric was saying. It is Halloween season, and we've been doing a whole month of horror stuff. So, you want to go listen to that. We have a review of Black Phone 2. We have a video where we talk about the best horror sequels, worst horror sequels. So,
best decade, worst decade for horror movies.
That should be out at this point of this recording. So, yeah. No, actually, forget what I said. Because that is not out yet.
Which one?
The horror decade one is not out yet.
You should be. Come on. You should be.
Shut up.
It should be already done editing.
Shut up.
But no, you're over there doing done fucking TikToks and shit.
The TikToks.
Hey, let me show you.
The TikToks. Listen, fuckface. The TikToks is what gets us traction. Okay.
I know. Thank you.
Where's your fucking TikToks at? Huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Where you and your fucking
No
shitty
TikToks.
ass?
No TikToks.
Sorry.
I don't even know what TikTok is.
We got carried away. A little bit of two brothers got
in here. Yeah.
Got a little bit heated. Anyways, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Best horror openings and endings. There's a lot to chew on here. Where should we go? Should we just kind of jump back and forth between beginnings and endings, or should we just stick to one and then move on to the other? How are we doing this? Because there's a lot.
I think we need to open it up with the beginning. It always starts at the beginning, and then there's an end. Mm-hmm. And so I think it would only be appropriate if we start from the beginning.
Can I start this?
By all means. Go ahead.
All right. I don't know where to start. Just kidding. All right. It might be a hot take.
Fuck, dude. Here we go.
But to me, honestly, this is like a good way to open a horror movie. And I'm just going to put it back to back because they're the same, I feel.
You gonna say Halloween?
No, I'll get there, motherfucker.
Okay, all right. Sorry, all right.
It's Evil Dead, the 2013, right? And
Evil Dead Rise. Eric, are you seated? Are you not?
Come on, how can you not at least appreciate?
He drove off of a bridge. He's not here anymore.
Hold on.
He's off the road.
Are we talking about the remake or the original?
The
Evil
remake.
Dead?
The remake's opening. Okay, go ahead.
And Evil Dead Rise. I said, it's going to be back to back with these two.
Mm-hmm.
Like it opens with I think
Which
it's
one
a
are you
daughter, the remake,
Okay, yeah.
tied up, right? She's possessed by
A demon. Yeah.
yes, and her dad. I think he's reading the book,
Uh-huh.
right? And she's spewing all this fucking, you know,
Mm-hmm.
crazy shit at him. And at one point when he points the gun at her, she turns white, right? And
Turns normal, yeah.
Then
That is a strong way, yeah. That
she
is a strong
right?
way.
Didn't she shoot his fucking head off, or her right?
Yeah, he shot, just blew her head off
Yeah.
the shotgun, yeah. With the sawed-off shotgun,
Yes. See.
double barrel, that's a little callback.
Yes, and Evil Dead Rise the same way. It starts in the cabin,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Not as strong, I don't think, as 2013's. It has a little bit of a build-up to it, and...
Yeah, but when she comes out of the water and shit,
Okay,
with the,
no, you got me there.
yeah, with the title sequence too.
The title card coming up?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that is pretty good.
come
That
on,
is a good
guys.
way to open it. That's a good...
Is this just guilty pleasure for you,
No,
Edgar? Okay.
Explain.
Are you sure?
What do you like? Because you don't like these. You don't like these.
No, I'm just curious.
We hear Edgar speak about Evil Dead remake more than the OG Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Let's get it
I
out
think to
there.
Eric's point.
it doesn't
you
hold
like
up there.
The
It doesn't
dedication
hold
is
up.
impressive.
The first one doesn't hold up anymore.
Of the original.
Yes,
When was the last time you watched it?
too long ago, but I feel like it doesn't hold up.
Is it not a classic to you anymore, Edgar?
It is a classic, but it doesn't hold up.
Do you not like it anymore?
Why doesn't it hold up? Is it the practical effects? Because I still think that holds up. In
It's
my
not
opinion.
that. It's just like Evil Dead 2 did it better.
Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, it's a
That came out like what 2-3 years after.
yes, but basically it's a was it a pre-sequel,
It's a requel.
requel or whatever, and they did it way better.
Yeah.
Well, why not talk about that Evil Dead, I guess?
If you guys want, just and yeah,
Evil
go
Dead,
ahead.
Evil Dead 2.
No. I like this take. We're just trying to understand
Yeah.
your mindset, your thought process.
I'm not the only one
But keep going.
who
No,
agreed
look,
on that too.
I-
Like the first one doesn't hold up.
Going back to Rise,
Mhm.
that is one thing that people really applaud that movie for. Is it has one of the best like opening stingers for a horror movie. You can look at TikTok. There's plenty of people who talk about it. So you're dead set right on the Evil Dead Rise one.
Mm-hmm.
2013, I think it's memorable to you and I for sure. I don't know if it's people out there. Tell us, Evil Dead 2013.
Yeah,
remake,
let us know.
does that opening still hold up? Is that still a good
Walk
opening?
me through that opening again.
You go ahead, Ern.
Okay,
got this.
The 23rd.
insert the video here. Go ahead.
I'm not going to insert no
Yeah.
video because it's going to be copyrighted. There, so I'm not going to. Go ahead.
Okay, just rewind it because I just said it.
You don't want to break it down for Eric? The opening. For
You were talking
2013?
about Evil Dead Rise and coming out of the water.
That's the
Okay,
the
yeah.
last new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not?
I can't
is it-
remember the remake beginning or the opening.
Really?
I liked the movie. I don't remember the opening.
Okay. All right.
So Edgar, if you were to rank it, if you were to tier it, both movies,
Mm-hmm.
not in the same, where do you rank it in our tier system?
Just for the opening or for the entire movie?
The opening.
The opening.
We're talking about the opening.
Yeah.
Good on both. Like I told
good.
you,
You show
it's-
you're good.
yeah.
Okay.
Like you can't like at least like appreciate the openings for these two Evil Deads. The way they open, so chaotic, so in your face of a fucking opening for a horror movie. I think even the original has a title not as good as the Evil Dead Rise, but it also has like a Evil Dead title sequence too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So I do agree with Alberto. I don't think the remake was as memorable, unfortunately.
For others,
Um,
I think for me, I still
yeah.
remember it.
But I do say that the intro was good simply because it was original for being a remake. Like it was a nice add-on, right? So I do agree with you. You know that scene because they're going through the book, right? They're looking at it. Like drops water, like gasoline on her, right?
Yes.
You know, and then they light her on fire, and then he blasts her, right?
Yep.
So, so I do appreciate that there was, you know, it wasn't like page for page as a remake, like most remakes are. So they did add that little sprinkle of something that was new to it. And I'm actually like telling you this because I didn't remember it. I just YouTubed it and watched it as you
See?
guys were talking. So I kind of
Ah,
cheated, but it was actually like it was actually good. So I do rank it as good. I
Okay.
Yeah,
agree
it
with you
sets the
on that.
tone, but it's
Absolutely.
not the same movie,
Yeah.
despite being a remake.
well, look, I
Mhm.
want to go back to something that Eric said that I found very interesting when we were talking about best horror decade. We briefly touched on Evil Dead 2013, and you said it was a great film, or a good film, rather. I'm paraphrasing here, but you said that if it had been called anything else, it could have been better. And I
Yeah,
thought that was
it's
interesting
only-
because Evil Dead remake, it obviously does not follow the same
I don't-
like characters, same story. It's not like a beat for beat same thing as the first Evil Dead, but it does follow the same sort of DNA as Evil Dead.
Yeah, it felt like a different
You know?
movie. That's
It
what I'm
is.
saying. Like it had so many great qualities about being a different movie. So I think you're actually on point with it does open up completely different, and it has a totally different tone. It's not there's no goofiness to it. It's pretty much like a
Yeah,
horror,
they're shooting
like
it
what
pretty
you would
straight.
consider horror, you know.
Yeah, and Evil Dead was the movie itself was actually a breath of fresh air. It was like something new, you know. So I agree with that one as well. I would say that was shows your goodness.
Were you
I
gonna
agree
Yeah,
say
I
with
think
something?
Which one?
that. Yeah.
Well, you were gonna say something, or you forgot it?
Yeah. I
All right,
forgot.
go ahead. Go ahead, Eric. Were you gonna say something?
no, I was just like I just love like you know, when you think about that movie, I think anytime you have one where I feel like they captured like the isolation out in the woods maybe a little better in the remake. Like how you're just alone out in this like empty void of forest, and it's almost like the elements of the shrubbery and the forest and the darkness. It captures like a fear that you could genuinely have just being out there tomorrow,
Yeah.
right now, you know. And so I think that they actually did that very well, and that's why I was thinking like, man, they could have called this something else. And I think anytime you coin something a remake, you're automatically setting an expectation, and I don't like that. And that's not Evil Dead's fault. That's just any remake.
Guys, I just want to. I'm looking through a Reddit thread here about what are the best opening scenes in horror. Third comment is Evil Dead 2013's opening scene is awesome. So
Ooh, okay.
there are people who Evil Dead Rise also. Someone said,
Boom, baby.
so
There you go. There you go.
Eder,
There
you're
you go.
not. You got a little bit of. You got a little bit of.
He was the one that
Confirmation.
commented on that Reddit.
Yeah, that was
by the
me.
way.
Yeah, that was you. That was created by you.
That
was
and
all me.
commended, yeah.
Edgar, I got one more question for you.
Yes.
You walk into a Blockbuster, you have both Evil Dead movies.
Yeah.
The original, the remake. You only have to rent one movie. Which one you picking?
Go.
I think I'll have fun with the remake.
All right, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you
I
go.
mean, the cover artwork for the first two were just elite.
Yeah, they are. I'm not like disgrading anything of. I don't know. It doesn't hold up for me
That's
anymore.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We talked about Let Me In last week or
Yeah.
last time, right?
Yeah,
It-
yeah. You 2 did talk about
You
that.
know,
I guess I'll go.
Go,
Look, I'm gonna get this shit out the fucking way.
dude. If it's fucking
Okay, I just
Like
want.
you
I
tell
just,
me
I, I just, I just want to. I just want to get it out of the way. Okay.
no, it's Saw.
Saw
Saw 7.
Saw. Okay. I feel like every fucking episode I'm talking about Saw, but I just want to get it out there because I don't want
How
to.
about an honorable mention?
It is an honorable mention.
Yes.
Okay. But this is just for me. I
Okay.
understand that the movie, that the series is a lot of it's slop, as the kids like to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking. It's not great. These movies are range in quality. But for me, the openings were always something I look forward to. I just enjoy the opening traps for all the Saw movies. I appreciate them. Every time I would go in the theater, the Charlie Clouser music kicks in. I'm just like ready to fucking go. So those for me will always be memorable.
out of all of the Saw movie intros, which was the best trap?
Oh,
Best opening trap.
And this has to be Show Us Your Greatness.
yeah.
Has
think
to be
about
Show
it.
Us Your Greatness.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with. Josh, you're gonna hate me for this, dude.
Oh my god.
It's Saw
You're gonna
6,
say-
okay? In terms of opening traps, I think that one was pretty well paced, pretty well done.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah.
Saw 2 also has a good one with the Venus flytrap. That one's pretty good. It's I like that one. I don't know if 3 has one. I think 3 is the chain, the guy with like he's chained up in a classroom and there's like a pipe bomb. He has to pull the chains up. That one was all right, but I think for me, see now you're getting Josh. You started this. Now I'm getting onto the whole fucking Saw thing. Okay, I just wanted to get that out
So
there.
Saw 6 intro is Show Us Your Greatness.
Yes. And
I'm leaving.
And I
I'll
stand,
see you guys.
and I
I'll see
stand
you guys
by
later.
that. And I stand by that. Anyways, let's move on, okay? Because I just want to leave it as an honorable mention.
Yes.
I do have one that came off the top of my head. It is a movie that Edgar and I watched this month. Smile 2. The opening for Smile 2. It's a one-shot take of the character, the cop character from the first one, and it's literally just days after the first movie, and he's being haunted by this demon, and he knows what he's got to fucking do, and he finds like these
drug dealers,
these drug dealers, like fucking murders or whatever, and it sets the pace so fucking well, because for anybody who's watched the first movie before, you know, there's speculation like, oh, what's gonna happen next? The cop got traumatized. Is it gonna follow him? And they snuff that out. Any sort of like inkling that he's gonna be the main character in this opening scene. And there's no fucking cuts. It's so tense. It's so frantic. You don't know what the hell is going on.
Everything goes to shit.
Everything goes to fucking shit. And it's so damn good. And here's the thing about the actors in these movies. They have to react to nothing sometimes, right? Because they're the ones seeing the demon when you don't see it. Kind of like It Follows. The reaction shots from like the main character, or I mean the cop, and he's just like, oh, I fucked it up, and he's like freaking out, and he thinks he's still being like stalked by this demon. It's so well done, dude. So well done.
Up until the opening scene of the title,
Yes.
where he gets hit by the car.
Go ahead, keep
Like,
going.
it drags his ass, and then it just makes
It's
a bloodstain of a smile.
Smile, yeah.
You know?
So fucking good.
Yeah.
So
Great
fucking
great
good.
intro.
So good. Eric, what do you got? What's one that comes off the top of your
Alberto,
head?
you gotta rank it, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Show us your greatness. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Show us your greatness.
No, I agree. I agree
with
so
that.
fucking good.
For someone
agree with
who sees the first one and then jump to the second smile, like back to back, it's like, yeah.
So damn good. Show us your greatness.
Yeah, that's hard to do with a sequel because you're leveling up from the first one.
Yeah.
Which was excellent.
They did that in the entire movie, I feel like.
Yeah, oh yeah, they did in the entire movie. I think you're selling the Saw opening short. I actually think that Saw has a really good opening.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I just didn't want to seem like I'm talking too much about Saw.
No,
But
I think it does. I mean, he wakes up and he's in a tub, and then there's a key, and it goes down the drain, and you're kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and you realize he's stuck in this room. Like I think that's actually, you're selling that one a little short. I understand why you're taking Smile too, but I think you're onto it with Saw for sure.
Well, first off, Eric, you weren't listening to him. He said Saw 6. Not the
no,
first
you
Saw.
asked me best opening trap, not best opening.
Right, but it's an opening scene.
Yeah.
Edgar, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'll pick you up, man.
All right.
Let's go.
Go ahead, Eric. What is one of your favorite openings in horror?
I hope I'm not jumping ahead on somebody else here, but I'm gonna go Scream.
Oh,
I think the
that's a
opening
good
to
one.
Scream
That's
is
such a good one.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I just think Scream has. We're talking about a slasher movie that is coming around 20 years later, when slashers have been very oversaturized, and it almost feels like you can't go back to that genre because of how well it was done in the 70s and the 80s. But when you think about Scream and the way that opened with Drew Barrymore and the buildup of the phone calls, the game, and then he's in the house, and and like he's he's killing the boyfriend in front of her playing this game, and it almost seems like, like, how's he on the phone and now he's in the house, and it's just the way it's executed, and with the parents coming home, the timing of it, and like you're just on the edge of your seat, like, are they gonna find her? Are they gonna be able to save their daughter from this fucking menace, this maniac? And I just think that Scream has such a great opening sequence, and it's interesting because they use characters that you just don't see later. It's like a whole cycle. The opening scene is using a pretty like well-known actress for the 90s and early thousands. Like, you think this is going to be like one of the main characters in the movie, and they quickly eliminate her right away. And so you don't expect that. You kind of probably think, oh, it's Drew Barrymore, she's going to star in this movie. It's to some level, right? And they end her character within 20 minutes. And the way they do it from the beginning, it's almost like you could take it as like a short. It's like a short film. Like it's got the way that it ends, and then there's like a climax to it. So like the first opening act is like great beginning and great climax ending, but it's just the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm. I like that
it kind of makes the movie. I think the intro to Scream is what makes the movie great. Because so I think Scream is it just has an insane beginning to a movie, and then she's hanging from the tree with her guts hanging everywhere, like the parents come out. Like, you just don't see anything like that now. Like, you're really pushing the envelope doing something like that now.
Mm-hmm.
High school student.
It's high school kids, dude.
It's a kid. Yeah.
It's kids. And this is also like going on in the pre-smartphone era. So we're still living in the time of like right on that cusp of where we're introducing like cell phones, and you're seeing the power of like a cell phone being used in a movie. And I think that's a key thing, because you never really saw that much, especially that was 96. Like, you didn't really see that dynamic in a movie. So it was interesting when you look back, you're like, wow, they really utilized the dawn of the cell phone as like a key instrument to the terror of the movie, and how they used it in that opening scene, and how he's able to, it really helps him be a little bit more mobile as he's like stalking her through the house. And so it's just like a bone-chilling intro, dude. It's like, whoa.
What makes it also like interesting is how it was a casual conversation.
Yeah.
For the first like 5 minutes, that leads into like just something so nerve-wracking and daunting, and it just created paranoia, right? Because they were flirting, they were talking to each other,
Yeah.
they were being casual. She supposedly didn't have a boyfriend, you know. And then the second he's like, I want to know who I'm looking at.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Terrifying, dude. It's terrifying. And I just think, Scream is, and not only that, but during the scenes where they're talking on the phone, the more casual, talking about favorite scary movies, they do the callbacks to the great films that literally had existed. And so they blend all of that together, and paying respect to like why this movie is being released and why you're watching it. It's because you had Halloween, you had Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. So a lot of callbacks, great opening scene.
Where are you ranking it, Eric?
Oh, this is greatness, dude.
Greatness?
It's hard to, I can't think of a movie where you get so roped into an opening scene like that. And plus, you remember, you don't know at the time, if you've never seen it, you don't know at the time that there's two of these guys doing this. And my theory was Billy Loomis is the one on the phone, and then what the hell's the other guy? It's Matthew Lillard's character. He's the one I think that's actually the killer. That's my theory.
What's his name?
Stu.
No, not Stu.
Stu, yeah.
Stu Macher. I think Stu Macher is actually the one who's doing the killing. I think he's actually the Ghostface.
Because he's her ex, right?
Right. I think so. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And so Billy is like the weirdo. Like, he's doing all the behind the scenes psychological shit, and then he's doing the actual killing. But you don't know that. You're just assuming like, how's this guy doing this? So
All right.
Greatness.
Alberto, I'm curious. Where do you rank it?
Scream?
The intro.
I think I'd put it like in a mid good.
Mid good.
Yeah, like just
Is that a part of the tier system? A mid good?
I
Or
know
is it
we
just
have like high good, we have
mid
low
okay?
good, kind of like just in the middle.
No, just say good. Just
Yeah.
say
All
good,
right. All
man.
right.
We ain't got
Good.
no
Good.
mid. We ain't got no
All right.
high.
Okay.
What about you, Edgar?
Good.
Yeah.
I
Good.
appreciate for what you know.
Yeah. Listen, man. Look, here's the thing. Okay, is and this is my fault. Or I don't know if you would say it's my fault. I associate Scream with Scary Movie because I watched Scary Movie before I watched Scream, so I know what they were parodying. And so when I watched Scream, all I think about was the parody of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so while I understand the significance, the cultural significance of Scream, I understand it's a good film. I just can't help but take it seriously when I know that there's a movie that riffed on it really well. Like they fucking
Fair.
not shat on it.
Oh, they did.
Obviously they paid homage to it, and it was
Scary
respecting
movie
it.
was elite, dude.
Yeah, but it was like that Scary Movie like did a great job at like tainting it for me inadvertently because I then watched Scream and was just like, I can't take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
I understand though. I get it. I get like Eric, all the points you hit on was, I understand. But for me, that's why when we had our debate, right, about Scream versus Halloween, I just still think that Halloween is just has a better opening. But I get it. I understand where people are coming from.
I don't think Halloween's even close. But
Well,
I understand what you're saying
yeah.
about.
I
Look,
actually
I
have
get
to
I
agree with
get it.
Eric on that.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get that it's hard when you do watch a movie like Scary Movie first. That will definitely dilute.
Yeah.
But look, you got to tip your hat off to Scary Movie, dude. That was a great parody. That was the best parody movie of all time.
That's
I
what the
don't think there's
Wayans
ever.
brothers do.
I
Yeah.
don't think there was ever there's been a lot of parodies out there. They killed it on that one because it was kind of the first one. And so I understand like where you're coming from. Like
Yeah.
that did taint. I could see why that tainted you totally. But
No, that's why it's gonna be good for me. That's just because I just can't get that out of my head.
That's fair. That's fair.
What about you, Josh? What's one that comes off the top of your head?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a very simple,
Very short too.
mysterious intro, right? With
Yeah.
with the helicopter, right? And you're wondering what this helicopter is doing, and then you notice that they're throwing
Mhm.
grenades, they're shooting, right? And they're just following a dog this whole time,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it makes no sense. You're wondering why. They land, okay. The dog is met by these people, right? These
Yeah.
Americans, and then they're confronted by this guy who has been chasing this dog who's speaking what, Swedish, I believe. They're not
Yeah. Yeah.
understanding
Yeah.
a word he says.
It was like
I
Russian or something.
was it
But
Russian?
I think it was
I don't
Swedish.
know.
And I think it's translated. I was watching this YouTube video and they translated on like, don't touch it, get away from the dog, right? He's trying to explain to him, like, obviously, and they don't know what he's talking, what he's saying, and pulls out his gun and they just shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
And it just ends that way. And it's a very small, short, simple intro that just leads to what is going on, what is this dog, right? Why he was um um chasing it, and hate it, love it or hate it, I have to also pay some respect to the prequel
I was just
as
gonna
well,
ask you that. I was just about to ask you that.
because that ending, right, when he jumps into the helicopter and
Yeah.
chases the dog, elevates that
Yes,
intro even more.
that was gonna be my question. Is if the prequel's ending elevates the. So you just answered my question. I
No,
agree.
absolutely. And I have to say, show us your greatness, and I know it doesn't have any like horror factors in it, but it's just a simple build-up continuation of what happens in John Carpenter's The Thing, you
Yeah,
know.
sets the
I
tone.
can't talk too much of it because, yeah, it sets the tone. I can't speak too much of it because it's extremely simple. It's very short.
Yeah, it's
But
a good pick.
that was the first one that I thought of.
It's a good pick, and for it to be very simple, like you said, and it's not even like I don't know, maybe it's like 2 minutes. Like, not even that long, right? Like, it's a pretty short
not
scene.
not
So
long at all.
for that to be,
It's confusing too because you're just kind of like, what is going on
yeah,
here?
yeah, for a first time viewer,
So
that for sure.
yeah.
Edgar, what do you got? You got any other one? I know you said Evil Dead Rise, Evil Dead 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna bring up what I think you're gonna bring up as your next one? Or are you gonna pivot? Are you gonna pivot?
I'm gonna pivot right here.
All right.
Another hot take.
Okay, go ahead.
The Warriors.
The Warriors.
Just kidding.
Come on, dude. You gotta.
Okay, Eric seen this one. What was it, like a couple weeks ago?
Don't. Okay, I was
But-
gonna say you better not say fucking Abraham Lincoln.
No.
You made him waste his money on that shit. Go ahead.
Sinister.
Oh, another
Okay.
short and sweet one.
Yes.
I like it. I like
What
it.
else can you say? It just opens with a snuff video of a family getting hung, in a branch of a tree,
Yeah.
and that's all. That's the setup. That's the opening scene to this movie, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. What's the relevance of this for the movie? So until you watch it, what's going on later. But yeah,
That's gonna be your. What were you tearing it?
great.
It's great.
Yeah. You don't like that?
I didn't remember it until you brought it up. Sinister's a great movie,
The opening, no, yeah.
but the opening, I forgot that's how it opened. I'm being honest with you. It is also it's even shorter than Josh's pick. I think that's like 30 seconds,
Yeah.
45 seconds. Oh, I have a hard time agreeing on you with this one.
That's what I said.
I feel like it's such a disturbing image for sure. It is a good the snuff video and everything like that aspect, but like it doesn't move the needle for me the same way that like John Carpenter's The Thing does, because then you're like, oh shit, I really want to know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
With Sinister, it's like, okay, come on, let's keep going. Damn, great! It's that high. Is ranked that high for you?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Enough said right there.
Okay.
Berto, where do you rank it? If you were,
Yeah.
Just
how do
because-
you rank it?
I don't even know if I want to say.
I feel like it's a mid, man. I feel like it's a mid for you.
I think it is. I don't want Josh speaking
Ow.
for me, but I do have to say it is mid. I think
It's a mid? Okay.
It's a mid. There's qualities to it that I like. I like that it's like an image that stays with you, but the fact that you had to bring it up to me again was just like, that's why I don't think it's as memorable.
It's memorable for me.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Eric, what about you, man? I know you watched it. What do you think of that take, Eric? Where would you put that?
Well, I'm going to backtrack. I think I'm going to go back to Josh's real quick thing and say that one is great. Absolutely, because it's very mysterious. Very, you're just kind of thrown into the beginning of something that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But it leads to this unbelievable story, and the characters don't have a clue what's going on. Why there's a dog being chased, and there's a character that they eliminate right away. Like, what? What's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
I liked the beginning of Sinister. I thought it was good. The snuff film, I like the snuff filming. Because when you're watching that, like when I'm watching the Sinister intro, I think what is captivating me is I'm trying to look for, like, it's kind of like this intense, like, is something going to pop out? Am I missing something here? Like, there's like this mysterious, horrific scene going on that you're kind of like on edge a little bit.
Yeah.
And they build on that as the movie goes. It builds on it. And so I think that intro actually sets up really nicely as the movie progresses with those snuff film scenes, and they continue to build on them. So I think actually it was very good because it set up, it wasn't just like a one and done. They set it up and slowly fed you more as the movie progressed. So I actually think that Sinister's opening was very good versus the ending, which I don't need to talk about. But so I actually like where he went with that one. I thought that was very good.
Wow. Okay.
Goodness right there, baby.
All right. Well, you have it on fucking greatness for whatever reason, but
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna piggyback Edgar on this one. They gave you a taste of what is expected from this movie right off the bat. They gave you the thing that made this movie jarring and creepy wasn't the character or what was the villain's name? What was
Bagul.
it
Bagel.
wasn't him.
Bagel? Wait, shut up. I'm just kidding.
It was the snuff films.
Yeah.
You know, so I agree with Edgar actually because they sprinkled that in and yeah, it was really short. But I remember watching that and I was just like, this is messed up.
Yeah.
This
That
isn't
was
just
shot practically too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was all shot practically. There was no CGI, no
That's
nothing.
actual people getting hung.
Actually, people. Yeah, they had to like shoot it for as quick as they did because they were like
Yeah, they were actually
being hung. So I will give you credit for that.
Doesn't it end also with a kid, the kid like about to hang himself and jump?
No,
Does it?
I don't think so.
No, the girl kills Ethan Hawke's character.
No. The ending of the snuff of the intro.
Oh, that's way later. It shows that part. It just shows
Afterwards.
Yeah, it's afterwards.
You know, so but it just shows you this quick clip of what they're doing, and each snuff film is jarring. You know, it's just hey, we got more of this for you.
Yep.
You know, and they could have showed it like 15, 30 minutes into it, but they chose not to. They just threw it in there, and I agree with Edgar. I think this is show us your greatness.
All right, yeah, I mean that's fair, dude. I have one that I don't see this in a lot of people's lists when I'm looking up intros. To me, though, I actually think this is one of the best. I gotta pull it up here so I know. One of the best intros, and that's Creep 2. Creep 2 has a really good fucking opening. Let me set it up for you. So, at this point, if you've seen the first one, you know that the main antagonist is a serial killer that goes by different names. He develops these relationships with men and tries to worm his way into their lives and stuff like that. And the second one opens up when he's in the middle of all this shit. The way he does this is that he infiltrates people's lives and gets to really know them on a personal level. And you're seeing this character opening up a box that turns out to be, I believe, Peach Fuzz, the mask, or I think it's a stuffed animal of a wolf, and he doesn't really know where it came from. He's opening up this fucking FedEx box. He's kind of freaked out because then he puts in a tape and he realizes there's someone that's stalking him, and he's also what the fuck's going on? Then he gets a knock at the door, and I think his name is Aaron, which he takes the name of the person that he killed from the last movie, and that's his name. Anyways, and they're just sharing a beer, and they're sharing this tender moment, and this his friend, this guy who's being stalked by him, is just I don't know what the fuck's going on, what's happening. I keep getting these weird videos, and I keep getting these stuff in the mail and whatever. And Aaron tells him well, don't you think it's weird that you start getting these tapes at the same time that you met me? And then there's this moment where his victim starts to put it all together. The person I'm sitting across from is the guy that's been stalking me this entire time. And then it just culminates with Aaron just pulling out a knife and just slashing his throat. And boom, title card starts. And what a way to start the sequel to a movie, kind of like what Smile 2 did. It had had a level up from the first one, and I think that Creep 2 did such a fantastic job at opening it up. And I don't think I see a lot of people talking about it, so I just have to give love to it. I think Creep 2 did a great job with its opening. Have you seen the Creep movies, Josh?
I haven't. I need to. A lot of people talk about it. I feel like it's a very underappreciated movie.
It is. It really is. There's even a show on Shudder. I think they're called the Creep Tapes.
Speaking of Creep Tapes, is coming back this November.
I know, dude.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
I have
Just
to.
letting you
I have
know.
to. I have to catch up. Josh, you gotta watch it, man. Creep 1 and 2. I highly recommend it. You nailed it. They're underappreciated, but they're really great. I don't know if I would call them like straight up horror. They're definitely more thriller, but I would definitely recommend watching those movies for sure. Those are pretty good. What else you got, Josh? What do you got?
I'm going to do a hot take.
Please do.
A Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
The remake.
The remake.
I haven't seen the remake in a long time. You'll have to walk me through it.
The intro. I'm not going to say it's great. I'm going to say it's good. Shows your goodness. I'm going to start with that. Okay.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't rank Creep 2. I would put that on goodness.
No,
show us your goodness. I just want to get that.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, it starts off in a diner where this kid is sitting down and he's sleep deprived. He's obviously trying to stay awake. The waitress, the main character, notices it as well, and obviously he's very doesn't give her a candid response to saying he's not sleeping well. And then it just cuts to where he thinks he's still awake, but he's in the diner, and we get our introduction of Jackie Earle Haley as a more serious, sinister version of Freddy Krueger, and it ends pretty much with him. I believe he stands up, picks up the butter knife, and then cuts his throat in front of everybody.
Oh,
and it just ends that way.
Yeah. It's good.
What did you think of the serious tone that movie took versus obviously all the movies?
In all honesty, I don't think it's a bad movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love the seriousness of it. If you actually read about Wes Craven's original take on Freddy Krueger, he didn't want to have the goofy side of Freddy Krueger. New Nightmare is how he thought of Freddy Krueger, a more serious, sinister version of him.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the originals are classics. The original is by far superior. I think this movie obviously got a lot of hate because there's only one Freddy Krueger, in my opinion, right? And we all know who that is. But the serious take, Jackie Earle Haley embraced it. I loved him as Freddy Krueger. I think it's a great introduction to the character. And I think it's extremely like Creep. But when I asked about Creep, I think it gets shit on more than it should. It's not a perfect movie. It's not an amazing movie. But I think it does justice.
All right.
I thought Jackie Earle Haley was really good.
Very short.
No, he was.
Yeah, he was really good. It's interesting when you talk about New Nightmare because that was like the introduction to the like you pointed out, the less goofy Freddy Krueger, and it's interesting how they in that movie the movie is highlighting, it's acknowledging that the original films were films in that movie in New Nightmare. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't actually.
And he becomes real.
Yeah, it was a demon that
right.
took the persona of Freddy Krueger, right? But even Wes Craven said the way that he looked, that's how he wanted him to look like, and that the more sinister, the more seriousness of Freddy Krueger, and I think this movie actually does pay a lot of respect in that aspect as well.
Yeah, New Nightmare was pretty good.
You're a fan of the remake?
Of the Jackie Earle Haley one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It was more. It was definitely more serious than that one. But I
What
mean,
did you,
like,
what
what's
did you
that?
feel about the sensitive subject
With
of the movie?
right of why he was killed,
Yeah,
like why the parents killed him. Yeah, I think that was a very, very edgy, ballsy take. It's one of these things where it's hard to create that now. You know, like to visit that like type of thing, like, oh, he was basically like a child molester, essentially.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I think that's what also kind of tainted the movie a little bit.
it could have been. It could have definitely. I think people were becoming more sensitive at that era. That's like kind of the dawn of the sensitivity, and so it may have not been received well, but they went out on a very ballsy limb to do that, and it was just interesting, and it made his character, I thought, even more of like a creepy villain, like haunting you in your dreams, even after his terrible actions in real life, and like showing how they kill him, they burn him, and then that's kind of how he became burned, and that was his image going forward. I thought they did that really well, despite it being a sensitive,
Yeah, it even shows
backstory.
how messed up he was because he wasn't actually getting revenge on the parents.
Yeah,
He's getting
yeah,
revenge on the children.
yeah. But again, it's one of those things also where anytime you go down the road of a remake of a classic, and there's so many of them now, you're right. The pedestal is, the expectation is sky high. It's almost unrealistic. It's almost not fair to a lot of these movies.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, what did you guys think of it, Edgar, Alberto?
Well, I haven't seen it in years. I don't know if it. Well, when I first watched it, yeah, you grew up with that funny, Freddy Krueger with the one-liners and all that, and that's what you expected from this one, right? Everyone did. And when they took that serious tone, I think that's where one of the reasons people didn't like it. Also, but I think the actor who played this Freddy Krueger, yes, did very well. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he almost didn't get a fair shake.
Yeah, they don't give him. Yeah, they didn't give him a good chance. But to me, I think he did pretty good.
He did get his flowers a little bit because he was the chosen version of Freddy Krueger for Mortal Kombat when he was a guest character.
Oh, that is true.
That's right. He was.
That was interesting, was it not? That they chose.
They chose the more serious version of Freddy Krueger, which I thought was kind of cool. Like Josh talking about the opening, it is ringing bells a little bit. I don't know if I have enough to go on to really put a verdict on it and say what I think of it. I'd have to rewatch it, and I agree with Eric. I don't think the movie and Jackie got a fair shake on it. I think it was definitely jarring, the serious tone of it, but at the same time that is, they looked at the character and thought, yeah, this is what it should be. It should be a more serious sort of take on his character, and yeah, I mean, I'd have to rewatch it. I would say I'd agree once I come back and watch the movie that I think it's pretty good, but because I have a feeling I might actually enjoy it this time around. But yeah, man,
It's interesting with the Nightmare on Elm Street. You could argue that the last two films that they made of that were actually quite good, because New Nightmare was before that, and then because that was really like the stepping stone to him being a more serious character, and then they kind of built on that in the remake. So I think those might have been except for maybe the first one. I mean, those two were very good for that series.
Agree.
Yeah, I agree. Edgar, do you have any other openings, or should I go?
You go.
I go?
Yeah, you go this
All right.
time.
Well, I mean, look, another one that I don't see talked about a lot on these lists that I will kind of shine a spotlight to. Talk to Me. The opening to Talk to Me. Have you guys seen Talk to Me?
Yep, I have.
So for Josh, I'm gonna be spoiling it. Are you okay with that?
Fine. That's fine. Please do.
So I mean, it opens up with this like house party, and it's everything is people are dancing, having a good time, and then a character comes in, and he's like super fucking paranoid, just very like frantic. He's running around this house. He goes and starts breaking down the door of this room, and I think he finds like his brother or someone.
It's his brother.
His brother, right? And he's just like rambling on about how he's like seeing these things or like these like demons, these spirits or whatever, and he tries to calm down his brother, if I remember correctly, and then his brother grabs a fucking knife and just like stabs himself in the neck, and then everyone is just freaking out. Everyone's taking out their phones, they're recording it, and it just cuts to black, and it's just boom, talk to me, right? The title card comes up, and the reason why I like that opening so much, going back to something like Smile 2, is that it's so confusing, so disorienting and mysterious. You don't know what's happening, but you're in it. You're just like, okay, I'm open to whatever's gonna happen next in this movie. And I think that it was just set up so fucking well. And for a directorial debut by two brothers, right? It was directed by two brothers, and I really appreciated that. And we haven't talked about this yet, but I also think that Talk to Me has a really good fucking ending as well. I'm gonna put both of these at Show Us Your Greatness, because honestly, I feel like the ending surprised me in such a good way. Without giving anything away, because I think I want Josh to watch it, unless you're okay with me spoiling it.
I think Josh should watch that if you haven't seen it. I think it's a very good.
It's a really good movie.
It's a very good movie for this day and age.
And it has a really great twist at the ending that I think maybe you'll see it coming, but at the same time you're just it's so good. It's really so good. I can't praise it enough. That movie had me thinking for days after it came out. I wanted to watch like, all the breakdowns and like the explanations and stuff. It's just so good. So damn good.
That movie did a really, really great. Talk to Me did a really great job blending the horror with kind of modern day society and how we function. I don't know if that makes sense, but they did a really good job of creating a movie around today's society. Like they didn't try to do some callback. I mean, maybe you could look at little elements of it, but they did really well with making a horror movie that fit for the times.
Yeah, it did.
Like just weird shit going on, and how these young kids handled this without giving it away. Like basically like this kind of like witchcraft that was going on. Like it was just like really well done.
I mean, I don't think it's giving too much away because they showed in the trailers, but like the whole premise about this hand and how it like when you grab it you get to see a glimpse of the other side. I like how it's kind of parallel to like drug abuse, because they use it as a way to get a high off of it, and but
they execute it well.
They execute it so fucking well.
What he said sounds like could be corny or cheap. It's not, though. They do it really well.
Good. It's so good.
Yeah. And the way they utilize it through like the addiction of social media and like phones, like they actually did just a phenomenal job at capturing like modern day like functionality.
Yeah, it's like how it's like, what if a TikTok influencer got famous from recording possession videos? That's really it. And I'm not saying that's the whole premise of the movie. I'm just saying like there's an element of that, and it's like that's really interesting. I find that very fascinating.
Very relatable to today's youth.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna put that on Show Us Your Greatness. So both ending and opening.
So should we segue to the endings?
I mean, I've opened it up.
Before we do,
but
before we do, I kind of want to spitball this list real quick that I'm kind of looking at, according to creepycatalog.com. And I want your guys' thoughts on this list. Okay. Shout out to, this is for you, Eric, 1975's Jaws.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Jaws. Yeah.
How do you rank that?
Jaws is great, dude.
Shows your greatness.
Greatness. Oh, absolutely. Come on, Spielberg, dude.
I'm surprised none of us have talked about this. 1978 Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween.
I did kind of briefly bring it up.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it though. I'm surprised we didn't talk about it. Right?
Yeah.
Alberto, would you say that's greatness or goodness?
Yeah, it's better than Scream's opening. Like I said,
I
stand by it.
Greatness.
Greatness?
Yes.
Here's an interesting one. 1980s The Shining.
What?
Not for its horror intro, but for its cinematic scene. Where it introduces the mountains, and then the score.
Yeah.
Is where they actually credit for.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great intro that uses the score as well as the cinematography.
Yeah. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Talked about that. We talked about Scream. 2002's Ghost Ship. 2007. Yeah.
Yep. Seen Ghost Ship. I know I've heard of it, but I'm not.
And 28 Weeks Later, 2007, the first one.
So 28 days
so
later.
Or 28 weeks later, 2007.
I think he's talking about weeks.
Or the sequel.
Okay.
The sequel.
Okay.
My apologies.
Right, okay. I haven't seen 28 Weeks Later, so I wouldn't know.
Your guys' favorite, Dawn of the Dead, 2004.
I was going to bring that up. So, okay, that's good to know it's there.
How do you rank that?
Good, actually. It's a good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Good goodness?
Yes.
Cabin in the Woods.
How did that one open up? I forget. I don't even know if I remember that opening.
I don't think I remember that either.
I'm trying to remember it, yeah.
Well, it opened up with them. It actually opened up with showing like the operation going on that you don't know, like that. It opened up with them down in like it was the guys doing the operation.
The shadowy cabal sort of people that are pulling the strings.
I think so.
About. Okay.
Yes, but then it cuts to like the movie, and then you forget about that. Like it goes like an hour and whatever, and then you totally forget about the way it started, which is quite good. Okay. That's how you know it was like a good. You kind of forget about it. Like you're like, oh yeah, that was these guys in the beginning. Like totally forgot about how do they tie in. You know, I think that actually is a really good way to start a movie when you kind of have people forgetting how it started. And then coming back to it. I think that's a good way to have an opening. Though it may not be like epic, it can have like the effect of like, oh yeah, there's something completely different going on here, and now I got to try to piece this together in my head. You know.
Okay.
Absolutely. Love for Edgar again. Sinister 2012 is on the list.
I bet that list has Evil Dead Rise. Keep going. I bet it does.
Find out. Here's one we didn't actually talk about, which was very short, sweet, and serious. It Follows.
I was gonna. God damn! I was gonna bring that one too. Okay.
That was a great.
Remember that girl? She was like, she's like running with her heels. You don't know what she's running from. It's obviously absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then next scene is her found dead, brutally murdered.
Yeah.
In the beach. You know, very mysterious. Get Out.
Get Out, yeah. That had a good one. Pretty short as well, yeah. Great opening, yeah. I agree.
It Chapter 1.
Jeez, alright.
Caught me off. It Chapter 1, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Very jarring intro. I don't think anybody expected, to have the kid get his arm ripped off and then dragged into the freaking.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh.
Midsommar.
Beat that one, yeah.
Midsummer, okay.
Midsummer.
Yeah, it's Midsummer. A lot of people do call it Midsommar, but Midsummer.
Is it Summer? Summer?
Yeah. Everyone calls it Midsummer, I think. There's some people who do call it Midsommar.
Never seen it.
Ari Aster.
Edgar.
Yes.
Evil Dead Rise.
I told you it'd be in that list. I think I know what list you're looking.
Told
Not the
you.
remake, but Rise.
Rise.
And that is that list.
Oh, okay.
All right. So not bad, Edgar. Not bad.
Let's
Yeah, Evil Dead Rise was on a lot of lists, so I'm gonna refrain from talking shit about that now.
It's a great intro. I think Rise is a great intro. I think remake for me personally, it more sticks out to me as more memorable than Rise. I told you, like, I think Rise is a slower tension, but I 100% agree with that. Like when the lady comes out from the water and the thoughts are good. Let's
And Josh,
go.
I appreciate you bringing up Jaws. Lastly, thank you. Appreciate that.
Still don't think it's a horror movie, but hey, man, you know,
It's popping up a lot of horror lists.
99% of the people out there think it's a horror movie. I'm the 1%. So,
Okay.
but let's transition into greatest endings of all time. Before we do, I got to ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about happy endings to a horror movie? Because it does happen.
Depends on how happy it is. Depends on how great it is. Depends on if it satisfies like your viewership. Just depends.
Yeah, because Mike Flanagan. What was his first series? Haunted House.
Haunting at Hill House, I think.
Yeah. Ended with an extremely happy ending.
No.
Did it take you out of it? It kind of like.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's been
Talking
so
about
long
House on
since
Haunted Hill.
The series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Not the movie.
Again, me and Josh keep talking about this shit, but Midnight Mass also has, I think, a much more satisfying ending.
Great.
Than you guys have to fucking you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
I'm going to.
Midnight Mass has one of the best performances of what I think. I gotta look up the name of the actor who plays the priest because he's such a good fucking actor. He's like
his name is Jimmy.
You keep talking shit, Edgar. Okay,
Jimmy Slogan. That's his name.
Midnight Mass. I have to give it love. The cast. Hamish Linklater. He also plays. He does the voice of Batman and the latest.
Bruce Timm's Batman.
Yeah. So, watch fucking Midnight Mass. God damn it!
All right.
It is a refreshing take on vampires.
Yes.
So is John Carpenter's Vampires. That's a nice take.
Get the fuck out of here, please. Okay.
That John Carpenter's Vampire is a terribly great movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's more of a comedy, if anything. James Woods is hilarious.
He's a badass.
Yeah, he's hilarious, dude. That guy's hilarious, dude.
Listen, dude.
What?
Look, so Saw movies have good openings, but they're also known for their twist endings, okay? And the first Saw movie has one of the best fucking endings I've seen in a horror/thriller movie, period. Okay?
See, that is
I
what
agree.
I'm talking about, Alberto.
I agree with that.
You don't go to 6, you go back to 1. Okay?
Yes, the first
you
one.
did it right.
So
You
fucking
did it
good.
right.
The first one is so fucking good because
I agree.
it's such an elaborate fucking twist ending.
It's so smart.
Yes, it's so smart, so well done, and I will say I think it's only matched by the second one because the second one also has a great ending too.
Great.
Everything else past that starts to really degrade in quality, and a lot of people are like, all right, what's the twist this time? Everyone's just expecting it, but those first two, particularly the first one, has one of the best fucking endings to a horror thriller ever. Just ever. And I haven't seen this movie, but I hear a lot of people talking about it. I know I might get fucking crucified for this, but the ending to 7 I hear is also fucking amazing. So.
To 7? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What's in the box?
Absolutely.
What's in the box? Right, yeah.
Yep.
Such a
great acting, Brad Pitt. Great.
Who was supposed to play Brad Pitt's character? Do you remember? Someone else was supposed to play his character. I forget. It was like a really well known.
Was it? It sounds weird, wasn't it? It's not Will Smith. Not Keanu Reeves.
Oh, was it Keanu Reeves?
I don't know.
Oh my god! Hold on, you guys
He probably could have played that role.
I think
Keanu Reeves probably could have.
I think it was Will Smith. I don't know. Or no, that was The Matrix. Never mind. My bad. He was supposed to.
Let me see. Hold on. It was Denzel Washington was considered originally for the role of Detective David Mills in Seven.
Oh, okay.
Al Pacino was also considered, but he passed on. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, that's crazy. Go ahead. Do you have any that come out like?
Well, since I thought we were gonna go with Evil Dead, I was gonna do the same thing. Like to me, they're sort of like happy endings. Well, Rise, Rise is. Yeah. The remake is kind of sad because she's the only one that survived, right?
Who, Mia?
Mia, yeah. Which are the other ones that I mentioned? Sinister, I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
How the Bagul takes the kids, now they're like, I guess, trapped.
They're his minions.
His minions or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And his name is actually Gru in the movies called Despicable Me. That's the big twist. Yeah, I just had one. Would you say I Saw the Devil? The ending to that? Do you think? Well, first off, is it horror thriller to you?
Yeah, it's just a thriller. I don't know why it's always on fucking horror.
I love that ending, dude.
Oh, you enjoyed it?
I fucking like that's a. It's such a good Saw ending. I'm sorry. I keep fucking saying it, but it is. It's like he's just there having to fucking bide his time and decide whether or not he's gonna like let that rope go, and then that's such a great ending. And then obviously with the guy who takes revenge on him, like the way he just like there's like a switch when he's hearing the cries of the family, and then he like starts to fucking like he immediately takes the earbuds off, and he's just like that's when you realize like he couldn't really handle what he just fucking did. He did it, but like at what cost, kind of, right?
Yeah.
I fucking love that. Sorry, I may have kind of gone off a little bit of a tangent, but anyone guys, what do you have for like the best horror ending?
Yeah. Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead.
Are you sure? You can take this one if you'd like.
All right. I appreciate that. Michael Flanagan's Oculus.
It's a good ending. It's a good ending.
It's in the basement for me.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Are you joking around?
Nope.
Are you not over
I'm
exaggerating?
kayfabe right now. Nope.
Kayfabe
No, I
means
appreciate
you
that.
are.
Oh no, sorry.
You saying you're going for a shoot?
I'm shooting. Yes.
Why?
Didn't like it.
Why? You keep saying you don't like it. Why?
I just didn't like the direction it took.
That's not a good excuse, dude.
I just really didn't like it.
Look, I'll say that Oculus is an okay movie, but I think the ending is actually pretty well done. I have to agree with Josh. Don't know where he's gonna rank it, but I agree. I think it's a good ending. Really, it's fucking basement for you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't make a good argument for why it's basement, to be honest.
He just doesn't like it.
I just don't like
because he said so.
Yeah.
Because he said so. Guys, the brother's like psychotic. He's crazy, right? You know, he doesn't see his sister, right? Her sister's in limbo or whatever, and she's hallucinating and sees her mother and about to give her a hug.
Well, I don't know if the brother's psychotic. I think you got it flipped, right? Because the brother's like being more rational, but he's just
he is, right? But what I mean is he was the one that went to the
mental institution.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He already has this reputation,
right,
even though, yes, to your point, he is the most logical out of the two. You know, and he's just like he doesn't see his sister. You know, the mirror is doing its job, right? And he says, "Fuck it," and you see it coming, right? you see it coming, but the second he realizes what he actually did, and the mirror used his sister to save itself,
Yeah.
it hits you so hard.
It's very gut wrenching. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go goodness on this one. I'm gonna go goodness.
I'll give it. I'll also agree. It's good. I did like the ending. It was a good ending, for sure.
You know, I was gonna, the ones that Josh mentioned, right? Like It Follows and all that, right? And then he brought out the Shining. The intro, it's not scary, right?
No.
So when I was thinking about that, so if they consider that, a great opening, what about this movie, which I feel doesn't get a lot of love? The opening and the ending is good. Overlord.
Overlord. How does it open?
They're in the helicopter, right? They're about to land in the enemy's territory.
Yeah, okay.
And like everyone, like some of them die before they land, and all this, right? And then they all meet up in that house.
Yeah. And then how's it end?
They kill the fucking the zombie Nazis and shit. You remember that?
I do. I'm just having to I have to refresh my memory. It's
zombie Nazi.
Basically, right?
Mm-hmm. No, you're not wrong. It is a zombie Nazi. Overlord is Overlord is an underrated movie.
It is, and supposedly it's
forgotten.
It's a connection to Cloverfield.
Oh, it has like a link to it?
It has a link to it. That's what they say.
Have you seen this movie, Aaron?
I have not.
It's actually, you're like Nazi zombies, but it's actually fucking good. Really
good.
It's
J.J. Abrams have a connection to
Yeah, I think he's a producer, I think. Yeah.
Wyatt Russell is really good in that.
Yes, he is. So he's a
actor.
No, I don't think he was the Star Wars kid, right?
John Boyega?
Yeah, that's not him, right?
I don't think it's him.
No? Okay.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that.
He is not. But the new Human Torch is in it. Just Quinn.
Oh yeah, he is in there.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? And if they consider The Shining a good ending, a good opening. I say Overlord is.
I'll have to put it on good, but just because I don't know, man. I
Ending?
have to rewatch the ending. I don't have an opinion on it, dude. I don't know if I can put it in a tier.
But
after we watch it,
it's also okay. All right.
After we watch it, I don't disagree that it's not. I think it's a good underrated movie. I'm actually glad you brought that up. But just that threw me off because I don't remember too much about the opening or the ending after we watch it. You know, but. So we're going back to like with the Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like I might agree with you if I watch it again. But damn, yeah, Overlord was. They don't do movies like that anymore, huh?
No,
they don't really take risks like that with zombie movies. I don't think that was a good
it's
one.
Also, I think it's a COVID movie too. So I believe it was affected. Was it not?
No, I don't think
Overlord.
It was. Overlord came out. Which one?
Came out in 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
2018, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, never mind then.
Mm-hmm. It honestly has sort of a feel of like Sinners to it. Where like the first half is like a war film, and then the second half takes a turn and it becomes like a horror movie.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that. I'm trying to think of. Look, it's low hanging fruit, but Hereditary also has a very fucked up ending. But it's well done.
Good one. You have to talk about that one.
So well done, man. Like just the culmination of all these events happening.
I just want to say the last 20 minutes of that fucking film is chaotic and fucking crazy.
I mean, still to this day, the scene of the mother like banging her head on the door, or is it the cellar?
The cellar door, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that that shot is so fucking haunting. And that's just one of like many shots throughout that, like you said, the last 20 minutes. Her using the piano wire, cutting her head off, and then her floating body. Like, it's so unnatural and jarring to see it. And then she goes up to the fucking treehouse. Like, it is just so well done, so well shot. Ari Aster cemented himself as one of the best horror directors before he went on a penis monster tirade with Beau's Afraid. That movie, let me tell you something. You guys have not seen Beau's Afraid, right? Don't.
No.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't. It is a mess. It is a fucking mess. I'm going to go on a little tirade here. I watched Beau's Afraid last month, and that movie makes absolutely no fucking sense. And I'm sure there is a meaning to that movie. But it makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Because, look, I don't think you guys care enough about watching it, so I'm going to spoil it. Her mom fucking dies like 10 minutes into the film. He's supposed to go fly to go see her. It turns out it was all an elaborate ruse, and she's actually alive, and she was doing this to test him to see if he actually cared about his mom. And then it's like a whole fucking thing where he's on a ship, and it's like he's being like judged by all these people in a court, and it's so fucking weird, dude. It's such a weird fucking horror movie. It makes absolutely no sense, and the fact that it's done by the same guy who did Hereditary blows my fucking mind. It's 3 hours long. 3 fucking hours long. It's not
That's
good.
too long.
The only good thing is Joaquin Phoenix. He salvaged what he could from that. And I think he did a good job. That movie fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I know that's probably gonna stink for a lot of people who like that movie. I didn't understand it. I don't care to understand it. The first 10 minutes were okay because it gave you a sense of anxiety. That's it. Ari Aster, what the fuck did you do, man?
I'm telling.
I hope he doesn't listen to this podcast. 'Cause he's gonna shit on it.
I'm sorry. I gotta get that out because
I have to. No, he's that director that's looking for that shock factor. He's not telling a story anymore. He's chasing that high. I'm just saying. Out of his 5 movies he made, they're not that great. I would say Hereditary and Midsummer were like right there.
Listen,
then he peaked.
I respect his decision to go for what he did with Beau's Afraid. His vision, I get it. Like that was, it's sort of going back with Hideo Kojima with Death Stranding. They gave him all the money in the world, like do whatever the fuck you want. For sure, I support an artist's vision to do whatever the hell he wants, whatever. And in that regard, I respect Ari Aster with his vision for Beau's Afraid, but I just could not get on board with it, dude. I was just like, what? And I watched the whole thing in pieces, but at the same time, I'm just like, why am I watching this? I don't understand. But I don't think he's chasing like shock factor or anything like that.
He is.
To you,
why the fuck is there a penis monster then?
I don't know. Dude.
See,
I don't know, but at the same time, I feel like Eddington, I don't think he's trying to chase. There's something there. There's something there, and I think he hasn't reached, in my opinion, to me, his magnum opus. I know a lot of people say Hereditary is.
Yeah, it's Hereditary.
It is now. It is now. But from what I hear, and I could be wrong, I think there's rumblings that he's gonna go back to doing like actual horror. And if he is, I feel like he could fucking make something that's like even better than Hereditary.
We'll see.
In my opinion, I think he can. Hereditary was amazing. It's a masterpiece. I still don't think that's his magnum opus.
It is.
I think it is too. I agree with Edgar on that one. How do
you
top Hereditary?
You can't top that.
Edgar, do you think Hereditary is a perfect movie?
I have to watch it again, but last time I watched it, it was so, like beginning to end had me fucking on the edge of my seat. So I have to say,
I agree. I would say it's a perfect movie. How do you top a perfect movie with another perfect movie?
Yeah,
like
if anyone can do it, I honestly feel like Ari Aster can. He set the trend. I think he can set another trend. I do think so. That's why it infuriates me so much that Bella's Afraid is what it is. Because
maybe he's being strategic. Maybe he's like, I'm going to bring out this jarring movie, makes no sense. So when my next one comes out, that's a horror movie, it's going to even be.
Yeah, I think so.
Could be. Could be. Could be.
There's a reason behind everything, gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I went on a little rant about Ari Aster, but
you really hate that thing. Yeah,
that movie was just.
Look out for Robert Eggers. I think he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, no, he is. That was a good ending too, huh?
What?
The Witch.
Oh, the Witch.
The Witch with Philip the goat.
You guys haven't seen The Witch? It's it's a slow burn, but yeah, it's actually good.
Really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Visually done well too.
Yes, I agree.
He is one of the best, like, creating this world, this scenery, and holy shit.
And no, like I was going to say, like Robert Eggers. Yeah, I agree with Josh. He knows how to make you. Like, he can transport you into that world. 100%. Eric, we haven't heard from you yet. What is an ending that you like from horror? Like, what's a good?
I have a few that come to mind. I think the hardest one I watched was probably The Mist, dude. I think The Mist has a terrible ending, like terribly well done, because it's hard to even talk about. But the way it ends, and then it just moments later it transitions to where it could have been a good ending.
Yeah,
it could have been great. It could have escaped. And it would have been fine if he had just waited
a couple seconds,
5 more seconds.
Yep,
literally 5 seconds. I think The Mist did I think that ending is just hard to fathom, because you have to think about it from a realistic perspective. Like, that's not some weird science fiction, pull it out of nowhere. It was just like, okay, we're all gonna die, and I'm gonna make sure I handle this. And he selfishly didn't kill himself. I don't understand how you can do that. And I think if you're somebody that is a parent and has kids, that it resonates quite a bit differently than if you don't. Mm-hmm. But I think that The Mist dude, it's hard to even watch and think about, like, just from what happened, Yeah. So just, he shoots his family, shoots his kid, and he shoots the other 2 people that are there, but he doesn't, and he's trying to shoot himself, but you kind of get this feeling like he knows he can't kill himself, but he's just like trying to kill himself, even though he knows he doesn't have enough bullets. Like, it's the guilt. He's got this guilt, and then he gets out, and then, here comes basically they're going to make it. Like, they've figured out a way to, it's like they've figured out how to, destroy these, aliens that came through this portal. And it's just like, wow, dude, you really fucked that up. So that one is an uncomfortable watch. Hard to watch. I don't even think I can watch it again because of that. So I'm going to say The Mist. It's got to be on the greatness because it was so cringy and just gross. I think the Blair Witch Project had a really good ending. Left for interpretation.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. Again, I've spoken about this movie. We're already watching a movie that has a completely different structure and DNA build, and the way it ends, you're like begging to see what's going on, begging to see what's happening. Where is this witch or this entity? And you kind of don't see anything. You're kind of left. This guy's like staring in the corner, and something's going on, and that's it. You're left with nothing except for your imagination to kind of make it up. So I think that the Blair Witch had a very, very good ending. Greatness. Just anytime you're left with interpretation like that, I think it leads you to wanting more, which unfortunately they decided to do, and they should never have done that, but they did. So
it's unfortunate.
And then I think maybe this one's more of a guilty pleasure pick, but I really loved the ending to Prince of Darkness. There's this climactic ending where he's pulling out the darkness, and you just see the red hand creeping through the glass, and then it just ends. Like, they don't actually show you the full, what's really going on. Like, you're not ever gonna see what was really gonna come through that mirror. You're just gonna be left to seeing like one little image of a red hand coming through, and that's it. So I think Prince of Darkness had another kind of like left for interpretation ending, where you just have a little piece of what you think it might be, and then it's just they take it from you. And so You know, I really appreciated the way that one ended. It anytime you have an ending like that where you're left thinking and wondering, and it takes you so long to digest and figure out what's going on, and you want to speculate, I think that it's done its job at that point. So I would say Prince of Darkness was really good, but there's a lot out there
Yeah.
that are so good. You could just go down the list, and it's hard to pick. It's really hard to pick these because there's a lot of really great ones. I mean, you probably left out a handful of them, but those are three that come to my mind with great endings. And you know, you could say Alien had a really good ending. I mean, it was a little bit more of like a heroic ending, maybe more of a happier ending, if you want to say happy. But I think that those three were The Mist, Blair Witch Project, and Prince of Darkness. Were one of them was just cringy, just can't believe it happened, and then the other two are just they leave you wanting more. You want to see what happened, like you're begging for it, but you don't want to see it because there's a lot of times where they do get to this ending and you're just disappointed and let down. So I think leaving you kind of hanging is a really good way to top off a movie, especially horror.
I mean, you said it, dude. There's so many endings. We can be talking about this for hours. For hours, man. I mean, we haven't touched Rosemary's Baby, right? That's another classic ending. Psycho is another great fucking ending. Some might say like the best horror ending. I mean, there's gonna be a lot we're leaving out here, for sure. So I mean, for those who are like, why didn't you bring this one up? Like, because there's too many. There's just too many. These are our personal picks, also. Josh, do you have any like other ones before we sort of start to close this episode out?
Yeah, going back to The Mist too. Such a great pick because I always thought that was a mediocre movie until the ending, and that ending just elevates it and makes it. It's like mid to good, simply just because of how great that ending was. So I appreciated that, Eric. You know, some things that come to mind. You know, M. Night Shyamalan's Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
Good one.
You know, it was right in front of your face in the entire movie, and then he gives you that twist, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The Happening with the plants; those are great ones.
Oh God!
Oh man, leave the grass alone, guys.
What?
Yeah.
No.
John Carpenter's The Thing.
I knew you were gonna bring this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to bring out the intro. I'm going to bring up the ending as well. It's leaving you guess. Were they infected?
Mm-hmm.
Were they not?
You know, it's sorry to jump in, but like
please.
To this day, people still talk about that ending.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And they're still like, oh, if you rewind minute 50 in the movie, you can tell who's the thing and this and that, right?
Yeah.
And when John Carpenter is doing like panels, people come up to him and like, who's the thing at the end?
Still ask him that. Yeah.
He said, why? It ruins the the ending for you.
It's weird because like you want to. It's almost like I want to dip my toes in it. I want to hear what people's theories are on it.
Yeah.
And I want to know if any of these are going to satisfy my canon ending in my brain.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're like, but let me not, because I don't want anything. I don't want anything to be too.
But those
good.
are the best endings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, because there's some people who are like, well, I theorize it's this, and like, that's good, but I'm glad it's not the actual ending. That's a good canon ending, you know. So
there's so many great theories and of that movie, like Child's, for example. Did you ever notice like when what's his face Kurt Russell's character gives him that bottle? There's like that theory that he gave him actually gasoline.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard about that.
He drank it and couldn't tell because he's like infected, or also like when Childs was breathing, he didn't have like the cold air coming out of his mouth, so he was infected and stuff like that.
It's so good,
you know. Oh man, so many great theories. Yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing. I was going to talk about Rosemary's Baby, which is a classic as well.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I feel like that was like, it's so simple, but it's greatness to me. Just those eyes, you know. and the bassinet from the child was huge. I also have to appreciate the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Oh
ending.
yeah. We can't talk
You know,
about horror movies without talking about that in terms of an
Yep.
ending. Yeah,
The
Absolutely.
OG, what's it? Final Girl.
the OG Final Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, when she jumped in the truck and he runs out and he like scrapes the chainsaw on the back of the truck and they get away, you know? And it just ends.
Does
So
Halloween also I think has a good ending. Edgar, you would agree?
Yes.
1978's Halloween is a classic ending, again by John Carpenter, and I love how John Carpenter just like leaves it up to interpretation even with that one too.
Is
Yes.
If you don't see two, and you just leave it at that, you're like, is Michael alive?
Is he still out there?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
What's the breathing signify? It's like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Mhm.
John Carpenter's so good at that. He's a master at that.
Yeah, he is.
I will say the most unsettling, the one that stays in my brain, I talked about this last talk, was Sleepaway Camp.
Oh yeah.
Oh, ooh. Talk
I
about
I think you laughed
staying
Howard,
in-
when Josh brought that up, and it's just the still image of the girl or
with
the boy.
her jaw descended.
Yeah.
And just yeah.
It just it still
Such a
fucks with me.
horrifying image.
Yes.
Horrifying image. Yep.
And it just ends like that. It just ends.
Why did she drop her pants?
These are the questions that need to be answered.
I
man.
remember watching it. I'm like, wait, why is her? What happened to her pants? Where? Why is she showing that? Like, like it's disturbing. It's interesting, but biggest shock factor, because it is mirrored beat by beat. Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
But there's like, we're just gonna give you that ending that's just going to, and it's a garbage ass movie.
It
you
is.
know, it is a terrible movie. It is not good, but you simply have to watch it just for that ending, and the obsession of the mother that always wanted a daughter, right? And it just messes him up so much that it causes them to do all these things, and then they talk about it through the entire movie, and it's fucking her with her pants down and her pecker sticking out.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to talk about Saw 7, the ending. I mean, that's not how I remember the ending of Saw 3D, but I think, yeah, dude, this was, look, there's a lot we can talk about. There's a lot we can keep going about with these endings, but I think we're gonna leave it there because I want people to tell us what their favorite openings and endings are to these horror movies. So we're gonna leave it at that. Please tell us what you guys think. Tell us what you think of our rankings for these openings and for these endings. We really appreciate it. At the top of the show, we did say to like, subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and just plug that again. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel. Comment on our videos. Tell us what you guys think, where we can improve on, what you guys enjoy, what you want to hear more of. And follow us on all our socials. What's the handle again?
Show us your basement and go Birds.
And go.
Two brothers, yeah.
No. Go Birds.